Welcome back. The London Run for Ovarian Cancer is in its 20th year and has raised over $2.5 million to date for ovarian cancer research. Let's hear more about the run this year. Hello, Jim. Hello, Dr. Shepard. How are you?
Thank you. Great, thank you.
Awesome. Welcome to the show and thank you for being here. So let's get right into it. The London Ovarian Cancer Run. Did I say that right?
Yeah, it's the London Run for Ovarian Cancer.
Thank you. How did that get started, Jim?
This is our 20th year. And so the first run was in 2003. And a young woman, Anne Crowley, had been diagnosed with ovarian cancer. And she got a group of friends and family together. And at that first run, they raised $85,000, which was remarkable for, the first year of an event. And we lost Anne later that same year, but the friends and family continued to hold the run. And so now this is our 20th year.
That is amazing. And from what I read, it's $2.5 million has been raised so far?
Yes, we've raised a little more than 2.5 million, yes. Yeah, and it's in support of the lab.
That is amazing. And so, Trevor, how has this money helped support the research lab?
Yeah, so it's helped support our research in many different ways, but probably the two most important ways. One was about 15 years ago when the lab got started. It really helped us to establish what's called a biobank. So being able to collect ovarian cancer samples in the lab and really be able to study this disease from each single patient. So that was the critical thing. The other, over the years, it's also supported different what we call catalyst grants. So these are grants to sort of kickstart new ideas, to generate important new data, so that we can then use that data to go after larger national grants. So that has helped us over the last probably 12 years to do that.
Nice. And what discoveries has the lab made by using this funding, the support of this funding?
Yeah, so obviously we've made many new discoveries over the years, but probably the most recent one from a catalyst grant from the Run for Ovarian Cancer has been to actually study a process, what we call energy stress. So it's the idea that as ovarian cancer cells are spreading or metastasizing in a patient, they're undergoing this sort of stress and in order to survive. So there's actually a PhD student, Matt, and an undergraduate student from Western, Tiffany, and they've been working together over the last year or so to actually try to understand how this critical component of ovarian cancer cells called the mitochondria actually respond to this energy stress. How do they actually allow cancer cells to survive? And if we can understand that better in terms of the mechanism, then we can target that with potentially new compounds to inhibit it, to actually kill ovarian cancer cells while they're spreading. So that is a project that's been funded from the Run for Ovarian Cancer. And then most recently, with that data, we've been able to get a large national grant for the next 5 years. So that's probably one of the best examples for how the Run for Ovarian Cancer has supported our research.
Oh, that is amazing. That's wonderful. And so in terms of getting involved to support this run, Jim, who can get involved?
Anybody can get involved. We would love participants or volunteers at the run. It's held every Mother's Day, so that this year that's May 8th, Sunday, and it's held at the Wonderland Road, the band shell. Yes, I'm sorry. And registration opens at 8 a.m. and the run takes place at 10, and there's two different routes. One is a 5-kilometer route and the other is a 1 kilometer. And some people run, some people walk. And it's a fun day at the event. We have a band, we have children's activity areas. So everyone is welcome just to come out and support, just to cheer on the runners.
And if people aren't able to actually attend, how might they be able to support?
Well, they can donate to the run at our address. It's www.runforovariancancer.ca. So Run for Ovarian Cancer is all one word. So they can donate there. And we're also going to have our opening ceremonies broadcast by Rogers, and it's going to be available on our website. And so you can watch the ceremony.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, so what's the goal for this year?
Goal is $250,000 is the goal.
$250,000. Okay, so London, you heard it, $250,000 to support ovarian cancer research, which has done some amazing discoveries with the money that has been raised so far. So please come out and support and help in any way that you're able. Thank you both, Jim and Dr. Shepherd, for being here. So thankful.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.